Menu narration option is set to off.
Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Florida's offense will get the first swing today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. And I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy.
Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Oh, my gosh, the defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Heading left after the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Florida. Setting the tone early on offense. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to create better field position. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So NC State's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Quick catch over the middle. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wolfpack. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Gators. He will score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the kickoff will be a return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Using his legs, it's Scott. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. But good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Dropping back, it's Sims. Slides the quick throw. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's complete downfield. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete pack.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Coverage team gets him down, and that'll do it for the first period. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Handoff on a single back formation. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Handoff running right. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 35 now. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. NC State comes to the line quickly. Play action fake, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, North Carolina State. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
To throw, it's Sims. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense
will take a deep shot. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Florida. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Florida offense retakes the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the same runner's got it again. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? That's reeled in. It's Miranda. Breaks loose at the 40. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looking to pass. It's Love. The quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here at tuck strategy. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Third down now after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of.
The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. On 1st down, it's play action. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
The safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Running it back, it's Barkow.
Returner is tackled down at the 36, and your Florida Gators will take over.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
3:25.
He'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
On the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be...
The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
That's reeled in. It's Anderson. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, NC State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. But let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll hand it off. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And at first down, they go right back to him. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Ball handed off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Gators will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive, pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Running back with the football. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Ford offense retakes the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. There's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And the Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. The Gators churn out another first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Touchdown, Florida. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
21.
Returner decides to field it. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
But this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The punt team making their way on the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And they've got the returner corralled. The Gators offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll get him down that time. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a 1st down.
Inside the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
21.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
On the double.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Got him. He's sacked.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. NC State lines up 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This offense really clicking.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
NC State, 28.
Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Pass hauled in near the 10. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the returner is brought down. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. The pass testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they couldn't use that when this football game was still in doubt. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. The backs got it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And looking for a big play here. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. Touchdown, Gators. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah.